So I have the OnePlus Nord CE6, and in today's video I'll be showing you a few or a couple of camera tips and tricks that you can utilize on this phone to get the best out of your shooting or your camera. So if I just quickly launch the camera app, the first one is high res. You can take high resolution photos simply by swiping through and selecting the more option, and then under more you should see high res. So you want to tap on high res, and then you can now take high resolution photos. As you can see, it's in high res mode, and you can take high resolution photos for using your phone up to 50 megapixels, just like that. And they're going to be smooth and crisp, and they're going to look very good. That's basically it. The other option that you can utilize is by going back to the camera viewfinder. You can tap on the screen like that to bring up this brightness option, and you can swipe up or down to increase or reduce the brightness, just like that. And this is going to help you to change the brightness of your photos, because by default it selects the best brightness for that particular photo. Now you can also tap on the filter section of the photos. This is a filter section, and you can choose any filter that you want for your photos, and as you can see, it's changing based on the type of filter that you're selecting, and you can select any filter that you want and take photos using that particular filter. You can explore these options which have different brightness and different colors, different looks for them. And you can do this for both the selfie and the front camera. The front camera and the back camera as well. Now, you also have the option to take live photos, also called motion photos in most phones, and at the top here, this icon is the one for live photos. If you tap on it, it's going to turn off live photos, and if you tap on it, it's going to turn it on. And now you can take live photos by simply taking them like that. And then once you go and view them, and then play them, as you can see, it's a motion photo, and it plays the sound and the movement of the photo, and as you can see, it's a motion photo just like that one. Now the next thing that you can utilize is interval shooting. If you're best suited for group photos. So if you want to take group photos and a bunch of them, simply tap on the three dots in the top right corner while in the photo mode, and then select interval shooting, and then you can toggle on interval shooting, and it's going to allow you to set the number of shots that you want for those particular photos. You can set, like, let's say 15 shots, and then the intervals for taking those particular photos. And now with that option enabled, you can go back to the camera viewfinder. As you can see, it's enabled, and then now you can take photos. It's going to have a countdown, and as you can see, it's going to take 15 photos after every 3 seconds. It's going to take photos until that number elapses, and if you want to stop that, simply tap on the stop button just like that, and it's going to stop. So if you no longer want that, you can also go back here, tap on that, and toggle off interval shooting, and you can always enable it whenever you need it. Now the other option is to quickly zoom on your photos, and as you can see, the two zoom modes are 1x and 2x, but if you want to quickly zoom on a photo, you can tap and hold on this section right here and use this zoom wheel to zoom your photos just like that, and take good quality photos that are zoomed just like that. That's how you can quickly zoom. Now while in photo mode, you can also you can actually take ultra steady mode photos. So rather, it's not in photo mode, but rather in video mode. If you go into video mode, you have the option to take steady videos by tapping on this icon right here, and as you can see, it's going to enable ultra steady mode. And as you can see, ultra steady mode basically lets you take photos or take a video, very steady video, while you're running or when there's intense activity that you're trying to capture. Now mind you, the ultra steady mode only works up to 180p at 60 frames per second. It does not work in 4K. If you set it to 4K, it's going to turn off automatically, but if you select 1080p 60, you can turn on ultra steady mode just like that. That's basically how to do that. Now, if you go back to photo mode and then select the three lines in the top right corner and select settings, you also have the option to choose or change the shooting methods, and you can toggle on tap to capture and show palm to capture, and with those two enabled, you can tap on the screen just like that to take a photo, or you can show your palm if it's a selfie. If you let me turn that to selfie, you can show your palm to the camera just like that, and it's going to take a photo for you just like that. That's another feature that you can utilize on this particular OnePlus Nord CE6. Now you can also swipe through once again to more, and then you have the option to select where is that option, dual view video, and you can be able to record dual view audio and change the mode and the layout of that particular dual view, which means you can record with both the front camera and the back camera of your phone at the same time. So you can choose whatever option you want, and you can get to recording, and it's going to save your video with dual recording. Now, the last option is actually taking macro photos, and because this phone does not have a dedicated macro photos button, what you can do is simply use the methods that I showed you earlier. So you can focus on your subject as much as possible, get as close as possible, ensure you're as still as possible and as close to your subject as possible, and then you can zoom up to between 2x just like that because I'm super steady, and up to 5x, so up to 5x just like that. And as long as you're steady, you can capture macro photos and capture every particular detail of that particular photo. As you can see, that's how you can capture macro photos on this phone. So those are the camera tips and tricks that you can utilize. Let me know if I've left out any, or if any work for you, or you have used any that I may have not covered in this video down in the comment section below. Otherwise, if this was a nice video, if you liked it, like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Take care and God bless.